Trump's tax cuts and chaos as Republicans clash over spending. Can they find common ground? Have you ever wondered what happens when a political party controls the House, Senate, and the White House, but still can't get things done? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now with President Donald Trump's ambitious agenda. Republicans are deeply divided over spending, and it's putting Trump's massive tax cuts, healthcare reforms, and border security plans in serious jeopardy. But why is this happening, and can they find a way out of the mess? Let's dive in. The stalemate stuck in the mud. As the week unfolded, it became clear that Republican lawmakers were hitting roadblocks. Representative Brian Donald's ARFLA summed it up perfectly. We're stuck in the mud. The issue: fiscal conservatives within the party are demanding deeper spending cuts before they can support Trump's sweeping legislative package. But here's the catch. The more they cut now, the less flexibility they'll have later to fund key priorities like healthcare, energy, and border security. So, what's the solution? The big question: how do you pay for tax cuts? One of Trump's key promises is eliminating income taxes on tipped wages. Sounds great, right? But here's the problem. No one has explained how to make up for the lost revenue. Similarly, Trump wants to raise the limit on state and local tax SALT deductions, which would also shrink federal revenue. So, how do Republicans plan to balance the budget while delivering these tax cuts? One idea is to shorten the duration of the tax cuts from 10 years to around 5. But even that might not be enough for hardline conservatives like Representative Ralph Norman, RSC, who insists any tax cut package must be deficit neutral or even reduce the national debt. You got to put money in the bank, he said. But with so many competing priorities, is that even possible? The clock is ticking. Time is running out for House Republicans to take the lead on Trump's agenda. Senate Republicans, led by Sen. Lindsey Graham, RSC, are already pushing a streamlined bill focused on border security and military funding, leaving tax cuts for later. Graham argues that a smaller, more targeted approach is better than one big, beautiful bill that's too complicated to pass. But House Speaker Mike Johnson, Arla, isn't having it. He insists the House needs to lead the process, even if it's messy. The House needs to lead this if we're going to have success, Johnson said. Can the two chambers find a way to work together, or will this internal conflict derail Trump's entire agenda? The real challenge? Unity. Here's the kicker. House Democrats are expected to oppose any Republican-led package, which means the GOP can only rely on its own members to pass the bill. With such a narrow margin for error, every vote counts. But as Representative Jody Arrington Artex has pointed out, nobody's going to get everything they want. So, can Republicans put aside their differences and deliver on their promises? Or will this internal division leave Trump's agenda stuck in the mud indefinitely? The stakes are high, and the clock is ticking. Stay tuned to see how this political drama unfolds. What do you think? Should Republicans prioritize spending cuts or focus on delivering tax cuts and other reforms? Let us know in the comments.